Hi everyone. I'm going to share and talk about alternate universe Marvel movies. In our universe, Marvel fans are familiar with Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, Spider Man franchise, Avengers franchise, Captain Marvel and the Marvels, Ant Man franchise, Black Panther 1 and 2, Thor franchise, Doctor Strange 1 and 2, Captain America franchise, Thor franchise, The Incredible Hulk and the 2003 version, and Iron Man franchise. Yes, they're awesome movies. Now, the next thing I want to talk about alternate universe where what if Marvel movies were a lot different in that parallel world versus in ours? Shang-Chi, before it was a early 2020s movie with Simu Liu, an early 2000s project title, The Hands of Shang-Chi, would have been a full-blown martial arts movie. Would it have been more comic accurate? Maybe. That would have been that universe. Another example, there was going to be Daredevil 2 with Ben Affleck, except I said again, in our universe that got cancelled, and the other one never been cancelled before. Hulk 2 would probably exist. Let's say for the Punisher. Now, I'm not talking about the actor from our universe, I'm talking about a different one. If it was a follow up to the 2004 movie, that would have been a lot different. There was going to be a spin off of that character from Black Panther 2. It was like a sea creature or something. I totally forgot the name. Now, for Punisher Warzone 2, that was going to be greenlit, except I said that got canceled. But in this one, it would actually exist. Oh, I did figure out what's the character's name. I think it was like a sea dude or something, but if you know the name, just let me know about that. Another example, what Marvel. Oh, wait a minute, it's Namor. Namor was Posca's own movie, then they had to figure out who owns the rights of that. Man Thing was going to come out 21 years ago before Robert Downey Jr. joined 2008 Iron Man. It was planned for a 2005 release. Never happened. Silver Surfer, that would have existed in that parallel universe. Namor was supposed to come out in 2006 of an origin story. Never happened here. It would have happened there. For Spider-Man 4, that would have been awesome. Let's say if you traveled to a parallel universe, you would have watched with Tobey Maguire of maybe like new villains or something. Another fun fact, before Tom Hardy played the role as Eddie Brock in Venom, Venom almost got a spin-off. It was from Spider-Man 3, but I'm glad it would have been like terrible back in late thousands. Again, if you lived in a different universe, you probably would have checked it out. There was going to be an X-Men prequel focusing on Magneto. Never happened here. It only happens there. The Amazing Spider-Man 3 never happened in our universe where we live, but in somewhere else that would have existed. Let's say for the Sinister Six, okay, it would have worked. Never happened. Let's say if you lived somewhere there, you would have liked it. Now, comment below. Let's pretend if you were traveling to an alternate universe, what canceled Marvel movie would you got an experience with that? And why? Would you be excited, or would you say, yeah, not the best one, but our Marvel films are still cool? Another fun fact, there was going to be Fantastic Four 3. It got scrapped for a reboot. So if you lived in that universe, you would have liked that one. Fantastic Four 2, that got canceled because 2015 version was a flop and bad adaptation. Again, an alternate universe, what if the 2015 was awesome and the sequel was cool? But I always say each Marvel fans are different no matter what. Let's say for Gambit, Channing Tatum's character was going to be a planned solo movie, except that never happened, got scrapped. But in the different parallel that would have existed, let's say for Ghost Rider 3, that was planned with Nicolas Cage returning, except Ghost Rider 2 had awful reviews. Then in the other one, that would have been like a franchise. I want to make a special shout out for movie fans enjoys Marvel. That's all I want to share. And wait a minute, before I go, I also want to share, like, let's say in another universe, what if the 2012 Avengers movie was more comic accurate and a lot similar? It would have been cool with classic Iron Man. What if Hugh Jackman wore the classic yellow suit in original X-Men movies before Deadpool and Wolverine? I know it never happened back in 2000s. Again, this is only just what if, and it was different in another universe than this one. That's all I want to share. Bye, Marvel fans.